You may wonder if I told that at the starting of Kali Yuga there was one king who did a religious sacrifice. If it is completed, we're never going to see any snakes or serpentine on the earth today. Yes, he is King Janamejaya, son of King Parikshita, who was died by Takshaka. Parikshita's story I told in my previous video. If you are interested, go and check there. After Parikshita's death, Janamejaya became king of Hastinapura. He is very heartbroken by his father's death and desperately wanted to destroy whole dynasty of snakes. For these reasons, he calls all priests and sages of his kingdom. They suggest him to perform a powerful Vedic sacrifice named as Sarpayaga or snake sacrifice, which was mentioned in Shastra. For that reason, he started building Yagashala, place for religious sacrifice. At the time of our construction only, some negative sign is seen by Shilpi, and he told to charioteer of Janamejaya that this sacrifice will stop at a middle and won't complete. After hearing this, the king became angry and took it very seriously. Before starting sacrifice, he stood up a powerful army around a place of Yagashala and told to guard at the door that don't allow anyone to enter into inside except one who are invited. Religious sacrifice is began at that time. Priests started chanting powerful mantra. All snakes all over the world are come and drawn into that sacrificial fire. It was an so merciless activity. By hearing only, you may think that how a great sage, along with Vedavyasa present there, allowed Janamejaya to kill all the snake dynasty for the mistake done by Takshaka alone. But it had a past story that you may hear the name of sage Kashyapa, who had 16 wives. But here I talk about two of them. One is Kadru. She is the mother of whole snake dynasty. Another one is Vinata, who had two sons. One is Garuda and another one is Aruna. Aruna is none other than a charioteer of Suryadeva. One day they both sit together and start discussing about Utreshrava, a sacred horse coming during the Samudra Mantana, churning of ocean by demigods and demons in the sake of getting Amrita. And Vinuta told that that horse, Ucheshwavasu, is white in color, and the Kudru opposes her and told that no, it is black. The discussion ended up with a challenge, and Kadru told, tomorrow we'll see if who will lose, become the slave of another for 500 years. Kadru come to her children, snakes, and told them a story and asked them to surround the horse Sumaru so that it appears black and she will own the challenge. By hearing that, all children opposes her and told it was so wrong and they don't want to do that. Kadru becomes so angry and she cursed her own children that in future Janamejaya do one yaga where you all are going to die. It is the only one example you can see in the Purana that mother curse her own children. By hearing that, some of snakes are scared and agree to mother and surround the horse. Tomorrow, while seeing it appears black, Vinita loses the challenge and becomes the slave of Kadru for 500 years. Here also you may think that it is so injustice to Vinata, but it also has some past story of Vinata that she had cursed by his own son Aruna at the time of his birth to become slave of Kadru for 500 years. That's how she becomes slave now. Someone hearing the story may also think that if we are getting problems from past mistakes in present life, why we have to do good things in present? But it was wrong. You may get the problem by past karma, but remember that your present work will shaping your future. Only reason I am telling this now is don't misunderstand the story. Our Rana always teach us the right way to live. Okay, now coming back to story. Now here, after so long year, Janamejaya is doing a sacrifice here. Every snake all over the world coming and dying. But king and along with the priest so tensed that for one who are doing yaga, that Takshaka is not coming, and then by their power, priests get to know that he is under the shelter of Indra in Swargaloka. And they make an idea and told mantra in the way that it draws the Takshaka along with Indra into sacrifice. By seeing fire, Indra was so scared and left Takshaka there only and went back to Swargaloka. Hears Takshaka is about to die. To the door of Yagashala, one little sage came and started chanting mantra very loudly about praising Janamejaya. By hearing that, Janamejaya was so happy and pleased and told God to allow him to come inside. After seeing Sage, Janamejaya told him to ask whatever he wanted. Before asking, the sage again confirmed that whatever he is asking, Janamejaya is giving or not. For that, Janamejaya promises Sage that he will definitely give what he asks. And Sage immediately told him to stop snake sacrifice or Sarpa Yaga. Janamejaya is so worried that Takshaka didn't die till now and he promises Sage to give whatever he asks. He asked suggestion from the all the priests and sages around the Sarpayaga, and in that Vedavyasa itself stood up and told him to follow his word and keep his promise by stopping sacrifice. Like that, snake sacrifice or Sarpayaga stopped at the middle and did not complete it. And sage come to stop that Sarpayaga. His name was Astika. You may get questioned that who is he and why he is come to stop Sarpayaga and protect the whole snake dynasty. It is also some other story. He also belongs to the dynasty of snake only. If I told that story here, it will become very lengthy. If I get a chance, I'll try to tell that story in another video. Thank you. This is about the story of Janamejayas Sarpayaga or snake sacrifice. Hare Krishna, everyone.